Let me just advise this little king, little Meech. Little Meech, no one will ever tell you to go against your parents. You can love your parents from a distance. Right now, you got to pick a side. Pick the winning side. Don't pick the losing side. Have 50 Cent because he has the rights to your father life story. So have him open up a weed dispensary called BMF. Pick a side. Redeem your father life. And your father really need to get away from Rick Ross. Rick Ross is a user. He used the real drug kingpin named Rick Ross. He's a scammer. He's a user. He played y'all. He played y'all. So have your whole organization switch up. See, they switched these Pied Pipers like Rick Ross and P. Diddy into alcohol. That's what they did. They switched them into alcohol. What you got to do is monopolize the marijuana. Come out with them smoke packs of marijuana, BMF, marijuana, your own strand. Get together. If Iraka, try to get together. I don't know if Mike Tyson would want to be involved with people like y'all. I don't know, but this is where the money's going to be. Get where the money is. Open up your own weed dispensary, not a clothing store, not a retail weed dispensary, and turn that into an organization like y'all had in the past. Monopolize it, but not in a violent way like things was done in the past. Just be able to open up weed dispensary franchises throughout the land. Get it together. Don't be in despair. Don't be in despair. Pick a side. Pick a right side. I'm not telling you to go against your father, but for Rick Ross to manipulate and take advantage of your father like this, and all of these situations have to be exposed of how a human being is diminished in jail to desperation. This is getting out of hand. This is unnecessary. God done already spared lives and saved lives. So no one should be handling themselves like this. Little Meech, put your mind on finding you an investor to open up marijuana spots, weed dispensaries. Get some money from, if 50 don't want to deal with you because he has the rights to your father's name, BMF weed dispensaries all over. That will be popping. Don't give up, son, because this doesn't make no kind of sense. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. Out of every worst situation that happened is the best thing. Okay? So just switch over to opening up franchises that's going to be selling BMF marijuana. Open them up all over Atlanta, California, New York. Monopolize it. Hire gang members, give them a job and opportunity. Because Rick Ross ain't going to do things like that. He's a Pied Piper. P. Diddy, they not going to help black brothers. They're going to just take. And I'm not going to say allegedly. Just look at their history. It's disgusting. Stealing Rick Ross' name. Take. People should be booming. All the Rick Ross restaurants should be ran and by reformed gang members. They're not doing nothing to reach it back. They're not doing nothing to reach back. So get to the bag. This is a message of wisdom to you, because the Holy Spirit wants the gang members of the world to monopolize this marijuana. So maybe you're going to be the start of it. You don't have to invest in no alcohol, make your own alcohol. Y'all just got to make these weed packs. You're going to be on top of the weed packs before your father's name be just ruined. Things of the past need to stay in the past so people could continue to live heaven on earth. 50 Cent, please find yourself a beautiful wife so you could calm down and try to find some kind of forgiveness. You got this child life thrown up side down like this. You have your beautiful son not speaking to him. He on Instagram looking handsome just like you, talking about you thought you was special. Little Meech, I ain't gonna lie, my little ignorance laughed about that because you was picking on him when his father was picking on him. So he got a good shot in there. But what we don't want is confusion of evil. Y'all men got to get together. They putting marbles under your feet and they using that clown Rick Ross to do it. To do what? Put marbles under your feet to keep you from getting to the bag. To like your father said, trick you out of the position. Your father need to know it's that Rick Ross using him for a joker, tricking him out of the position. Little Meech, don't get tricked out of your position, son. Stay faithful to 50. Leave him one more open text. Forgive me, man, because I appreciate everything you did for me. But I'm going to pick a business side. I'm going to pick your side for business. And I'm going to love my father and try to build up this organization. Y'all open up these weed dispensaries. I want to ask you permission, 50 Cent, to be able to use my family name. Put it out there. Put that text out there and open up weed dispensaries. Put it out there because y'all got to defeat these demons coming at y'all, put marbles under your feet to make y'all be fighting one another. You don't have to do this. Put it out there. BMF weed packs, BMF weed. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. BMF weed dispensaries. Just like y'all monopolize that dope game, you can monopolize this marijuana in a legit way. Little Meech, keep your head up. Keep your head up. And stop looking in despair. Trust in your God. And pick a side. Pick a business side. Put a text out there. 50 Cent. I'm asking permission to open up BMF weed dispensaries. And I would like for you to help me with this. I'm picking a business side. I'm picking a business side. I'm not telling you to openly disrespect your father. Your father been in jail for 20 years. Okay? 20 years. And comes out and get clowned by Rick Ross, the thief. Rick Ross, the lie. That's not even the real Rick Ross. If it would have been the original Rick Ross, nothing like that would have ever happened to your father. Because men back then wasn't clowns. You couldn't go around being an idiot and run organizations like that. So don't let yourself get tricked up into this situation. Pick a business side and stand on it. Send a text, because 50 Cent runs everything that got to do with BMF right now. He can destroy that name or he can uphold that name. Okay? Turn yourself legit, Little Meech, and pick a business side. And tell your father, give him the best advice to stop allowing Rick Ross to parade him like a joker. Because that's exactly what he did. Used him like a joker. That's a very terrible thing to do. Your father can't see that big fat clown trying to trick him out of his freedom. That's the one that's trying to trick you out of the freedom, poking you to get the 50. This needs to stop. I'm looking at Little Meech, despair. I could see it. I could see it. He adored 50 Cent as his mentor. You know? And to see this is really sad. And to see 50 Cent handsome little son, oh, he was so cute. About you thought you was special. Yo, that was a Kendrick Lamar move right there. But don't be ignorant and trick, Little Meech. Get to the bag. Look, I had no idea what all of this was going on, people tricking us up. I'm gonna pick a business side. Openly do that. I'm picking a business side. I'm asking permission to open up weed dispensaries in my family name because he owns your rights. He could tell you yes or no. Loyalty, and Big Meech, you allowed yourself to be played like a clown by Rick the fake Ross. That is not no real Rick Ross. The Rick Ross with integrity that was down with you back in the day, y'all knew each other as associates, possibly, because y'all was into the same thing. That big fat real informant that was working as a correctional officer, okay, uses people. He uses money to mount women, that elephant mounting on top of skinny women. Only thing that got him going on is his money. Okay? That he pretends, oh, he has so much money. Yeah. Make him give it up and open up your weed dispensaries. Pick a business side. Because this don't make no kind of sense. Now, either your father take this advice and have that black thing opening up BMFs, but I don't think they could use the name BMF for nothing without 50 permission. That's why I'm asking you to bring this forth, Little Meech, before Rick Ross destroy that. Hiraka, this is your revelation to become legit. Out of every worst situation that happened, you can make this the best thing. Make BMFs, weed dispensaries for life. You working legit today. I said what I said. Because this is a destruction that is unnecessary. These men spent years and years and years in prison. Okay? Years and years and years in prison. And everyone must be redeemed. Even the man that was entrapped. Let's try to get him out. He wasn't trapped. When he come out, hopefully he can open up weed dispensaries and live the rest of his life making redemption and rebuilding communities. Stop it. Rick Ross, go somewhere, man, and stop being a devil's advocate, making problems for people, destroying things. This is like when The Sopranos was taken off because of HBO. We can't never get a good series. And 50 Cent, please open up your own network because we're tired of these superpowers being able to take things down. You wasn't even making that much money on BMF. Y'all need to open up these weed dispensaries throughout and hire these gang members so you can help them make a beautiful life for themselves. May peace and grace be unto you, kings. Don't allow yourselves to be used like clowns. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're not even going to sprinkle no nonsense on this. This man just got out of prison trying to redeem himself and made a wrong choice, a wrong business move. 50 wasn't making no money from stars. That's why he was trying to destroy. That's why he's leaving stars. He wasn't making no money. The men used him and made money. Don't be in despair. Watch your brand. Don't pick up every brand, Little Meech. Only brand you need to brand from now on, BMF weed packs. That's it. I said what I said. That's the best advice for redemption for you, son. And then you could sell, also, you can have the gang members sell their designer clothes in your shops. They could go to your shops to find all of the black designer clothes in your weed dispensary shops. Get that going. Open you up a couple of those franchises so you can live your rich, happy life that you want to live. I said what I said.